You're 5'6.5", even though you freaking say you're 5'7" on Tinder.
What are you gonna do about it?
Stop freaking monkeying around and let's get down to freaking business.
Get on your feet, pal.
Yeah.
Let's find out how tough you are. I want to know right now how tough you are. Come on.
My freaking ex texted me while I was freaking pumping iron. You know what I freaking did? I looked at the freaking phone, threw it down, and picked up the freaking weights.
That's what I thought.
What up, what up? It's Garage Gym, homie. GGH, baby. And today, I'm reviewing V1 NUTRA, V1 pre-workout. I think that's what this one's called, V1 pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God bless all of you. I hope you're feeling amazing, man. Living from the heart, staying out of your head. It's noisy in here, man. You know, I talk a lot about praying and going to God and praying from the heart. You know, the one thing that I fall short of a lot is listening. You know, we do a lot of praying. Let me say me. I do a lot of praying, and I don't do as much listening. And it brings me back to my journey through the 12 steps where I learned that I already have the answers deep within. I just have to sit still and go to that quiet place and listen. A lot of times when I sponsor people, they come to me with a problem, and I could easily tell them the solution that I think, but that's not doing them a service. I tell them, have you gone to that quiet place yet and sat still and listened? Because I want them to be able to rely on God and know that they have the answer already deep within. So let's do more listening today, man. God bless all of you, homies. See, I'm here to give you what other review channel is here to give you $1 million game like this, homie? All right, man, let's get into it. V1 NUTRA. I don't know them and they don't know GGH, man, so I'm not here to shine the V1 schlong. I hope the homies got the message that this is in Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, or whatever the heck you're watching at home. Oh, man. All right, man. No, God bless them. You know, somebody posted on Instagram in my Q&A, they're like, are you going to review V1 or whatever? So I tagged V1, and I was like, I don't know. You know, they've never sent me anything. I've never talked to them or whatever. So they were kind enough, man. They're like, why don't we send you a few things? So they got this new pre-workout called Prodigy, man. That looks like a super hitter. I think it's got alpha yo, a whole a plethora of good ingredients, man. But they sent me over this, and I think the other one's called Ultimate. It's a little fatter tub. PHAT, homie, pretty hot and tempting. So this is a blue Hawaiian flavor, homie. I'm gonna tell you right now, this was a awesome flavor, man. It was I mixed in a big bottle. It was very light tasting, like it wasn't overwhelming or heavy, but it was like refreshing and good. It was like a real blue Hawaiian, man. So they ain't monkeying around with their flavors over there. And the other thing I'll say, man, is these people clearly know how to formulate a supplement. Like, you just look at this and you're like, you can just tell whoever's behind this is no dummy, dude. Like, this is a well thought out formula. So I'll tell you that. So flavors on point, man. If you're into flavor, noticeably good. I'll tell you that. One scoop they're claiming is 21 grams. Now, like, they're not doing that one scoop, two scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo, homie. They're telling you one scoop, 21 grams. I like it. Not 21.34 grams. Get out your dope scale. Shut your mouth, homie. 21 grams. I like that, man. Not too much thinking. And a level scoop for me was 19 grams, but I think I didn't pack it down enough. It might have been on point with the scoop, but I was a little scared. I didn't want to pour too much in because there's GBB in here. And I'm not that tough. I'm not too hard for the yard when it comes to that ingredient. So I'm very, very careful. I literally took 21 grams. I didn't want to even take 22 because that much could put me over with GBB where it just ruins my morning, man. And I got to feel disgusting. I got to shower up again later in the day. I don't like it. So listen, 20 is my sweet spot, which is what's in here. So any more could be overdoing it. So you get 30 servings in a container, man. This is a premium formula, 21 gram scoop. You'd be hard pressed to find 30 servings. And I haven't talked to them. They might give me a discount code for my viewers to knock some cash off. I don't know. If not, maybe my affiliates carry this. I don't know what's up. This is for the love of the game. They sent it over, so I'm reviewing it. If I can get you a code for it, I'll link below in the comments and whatever, the description box. So here we go. L-citrulline, 8 gram, pure citrulline, homie, for the pumps, the vascularity, the gorilla. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering, Mr. Fauci Jr. Betaine anhydrous, 2.5 grams. That's for the power output, man. It's going to make you a strong alpha male iron pumper. Citrapeak, 200 milligrams. More pumps for you chumps. L-norvaline, 200 milligrams, some pumps. And Pro-GBB. So that makes you sweat your nuts off. The problem with Pro-GBB for me is a lot of times I don't really start feeling it till after the workout because I take the drink and then start training. So I've showered up, gotten fresh, and now I'm sweating my nuts off. And, it's not that comfortable. So at the right dosages, it's okay. All right, man. So I don't know why they put that in there, but I like the ingredient at 20. It seems to help me. Excuse me. It seems to help me with water retention and sweat. I like sweating, but only when I'm training. Get some excess water out. I even pee a little more. It might have some diuretic properties. I know it's a fat burning ingredient. It produces L-carnitine in the body, whatever. So that new level, that's that arginine hitter, 1,600 milligrams. Oh, it's a inositol enhanced bonded arginine. Yeah, new level, trademark name. L-tyrosine, 1 gram. DMAE, man, that's not DMHA, homie. Don't get your head, put your head back in and put the tiger back in the cage. DMAE, it's a focus hitter, man. Caffeine, 200 milligrams, man. I always say a perfect daily driver is between 200 and 300 milligrams. So they're giving us 200. I like it, man. I like it. If it can come together nicely, we're freaking winning with 200, man. Keep that tolerance low. Cognatic, 100 milligrams. That's that nootropic focus ingredient. Theobromine, man, 100 milligrams. That's a cousin to caffeine. We like to see 100 or more. That's great. 100 pairs well with caffeine, gives some more mood, focus, stimulation. And huperzine A, 200 micrograms. And estrogen, 50 for the absorption. This is the whole package, man. I mean, the only thing to add to this is your little creatine if you use it. But they're giving you the pumps, the betas, the power output, plenty of pumps. The focus and the energy, man. No illicit stims. Only stims are the caffeine and the theobromine, man. Really nice daily driver. This is something you can take. First of all, the 30 servings is money, baby. And then also something you could take, dude, like 5 or 6 days a week. There's nothing unhealthy about that. I mean, if you're training 6 days, I think you're overdoing it. 5 days, homie. This is a 5-day-a-week hitter where you're safe, healthy, homie hitter. I like it, man. So I took the drink. I came down to the dance floor. Time for some serious iron pumping. It's amazing, man, how all those dang stimulants that I use, just like all of you junkies, and I can come back to something like this, 200 milligrams of caffeine. And I feel freaking great training on it, man. I feel great. Well, I do a lot of my training non-stim. When I pump iron in the afternoon or whatever, and I'm doing morning fasted cardio, and then I pump in the afternoon, that's all non-stim. So my training's fine non-stim. But for a pre-workout, man, 200 milligrams with the theobromine, this came together beautifully, man. So what I'll say is, first of all, it feels exactly like the label suggests, like to a T. The only thing that it fell short of, and it's not their fault, I didn't really feel hardly any beta-alanine tingles, so I don't know what that's about. Could have just been whatever. When I took it, yada yada, huda huda. This is what I'm gonna say, man. You take the drink, I take the drink, I come down. This is not obviously a wake you out of the dead pre. It's not a stim junkie. You're not stimmed up. You're not high. Oh, GGH, baby. Getting back at it. Who's this? Yo, who's this? I'm Ruthless. I'm eating Caesar salads at Ruth Chris with the side of that ribeye. I'm a big guy. Yo, you want to mess with me? Take a scoop. Will you survive? Listen, I'm so live. My brain's so fired up. So wired. You know what's up, man? I never retired. I just came back. Now I got it. They used to call me Marvin Smack. Hard as that, hard as crack. Serious as a heart attack. Hard with facts in your chest and neck. I deserve respect. I'm just spitting off the top of my brain when I'm on some pre-workout. Take your dick, you jerk out, you on that porn. I'm in a freaking prison dorm. Yo, in front of people I perform. Know what's up with that? Fans, YouTube swarm. How you gonna act like I ain't got it? Born. Listen, I'm born again from the 12 steps that I kept in my heart. I just smart. I start to help addicts and alcoholics. Yo, what's up, homie? I'm just balling. This is a very nice, freaking feel-good energy that you feel a little bit of beta tingles, just a little bit. And then there's this very smooth energy that comes in at about 15 minutes after taking it with a very sense of well-being type feel-good energy that's just there in the background. It's not the, if I could explain this properly, it's not in the forefront. You got to come with your own heart. This is a pre-workout supplement, so it brings you just to the next level, and it's just there to assist you with a great iron pumping session, man. It's a really nice freaking product. You just have this feel good, almost on the edge of head high from that theobromine caffeine DMAE mix, the huperzine, all that, where you just have this awake, alert, feel good feeling in your head. I mean, again, the energy, it's very smooth. This isn't, there's no heart rate jack you up or any of that. It kind of goes as hard as you want it to, but it's definitely like, as much as you see these ingredients, the maxed out that these, you know, low stim pre-workouts can kind of do, daily driver, it does the maximum it could possibly do, which is really nice. The pumps are freaking savage on it. I'm talking about even like a swole pump, not glycerol type swole, but definitely fill you out, freaking nice blood flow. I'm looking freaking kind of big with nice vascularity, nice mind-muscle connection. It's a really nice all-inclusive pre-workout. Now the GBB was on the edge for me. Definitely had a little of that excess sweating it left me with, but no death feeling and no like hot and cold or nose runs or any of the real negatives that came with it. Just a little spritzing at the end there. Everything was really positive. So it kicks in 15 minutes. The pumps kick in about 15, 20 minutes too, where you start noticing that extraterrestrial pumpage, man. Everything's dosed out nicely on here. This is just a great, like there's not a lot of options out there with 200 milligrams of caffeine. So again, I'm giving my honest review. Don't come at me and say that, you know, I said this is the next Excelsior or Dark Energy or this gets you high. This is just a great feel, almost like how Cutler Prevail has that feel-good energy, or Rise Loaded Pre, except this is even more loaded with the pumps and everything. Rise Loaded Pre, Cutler Prevail, kind of like that old school Labs Blast Mac. Just a nice, healthy, feel-good daily drivers that perform really nicely, that come together where, you know, clearly they formulate it well and it's freaking loaded and it wasn't even heavy on the stomach. What more could I say, man? Really nice experience. You got to come well rested. You got to come with some heart. And there's no negative side effects besides just a little sweating with the GBB if you're sensitive to it like I am. And it just leaves you feeling good. It hits you in 15 minutes. Feel good. Energy, sense of well-being, elevates your mood, decent focus, no tunnel vision, no, you know, cracked out, none of that. Just a good feeling freaking healthy, feeling good pre-workout that performs, man. What could I say? God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle, homie. I'm out.